busa ho sa question no ese papa no ewa ha anka wobetimi aye de wo ye na 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 sa busa ho se asem isi ye no enyoma waye nyina no does it show say na odo papa no does it prove ese na odo papa no now every time mehu mama akosua okasa then I'm looking at her lip. Why am I looking at her lip? Because the letter now or the bread nukun eso so jawari no. She stated in that letter no, I say nukunu bona no emana oprai. The question then they say den anasa letter no. Personal letter ane wo papa no possession. Den ane beto abontin. Eti mu amu wa mo say ana obo papa no ye say no why ana do bi or the information be guni pa ne hu fin. Now everybody knows say na papa no oye abusive. Now anybody who sees the woman who say na no aye bibi no enim say papa na dey no it is a would be a why would you put such information out there? That means say you don't love the person. The only person you care about is yourself.
Kevin, said, "Yeah, you know, my lunch, and you know, dear. Lumbens, when we dear, and yeah, oh no, my a person, you know, maybe a seal, not my good journal, smash a picture, and I never put me. Eh, you so cat, number one in the home, you so cat. No more, who will buy yet bassy, you so Kevin. Judy, I found so more you so say, dear, made them found. I'm still busy as you, Papa. Monkana Monkabo Zamono Baby, no broni papabi. I'm a good janaho. Care crack and top and crack your die. The who's a honey see no. Says only you see no sadi, I created in Murphy. And to know what back with you, no more to check pictures so. Aye.
Abusia Calvin Fosu Ghana oba ya chese anamo oni odobro ni etu no ebi e kase chese Daddy Lumba edin a omo pese enkoso anase omo pese ombegu ni din ho fi na omo boye ni japade ne ho banti sa na mo na Calvin Fosu etu no opontokwa ekoso between odobro ni camp ni team legal wife na chese wan hwe ho bi na or support any papa business dey kwan paso na sisi an team legal wife so ebisa chese sana moya omutu a mo pese omo nchese omo boda de Lumba din ho ban no omo bi so odoblo ni se e ba ne sen no bi a wo pe na asem a pese nka obo ni din ho ban na chese odi ne ho information aba be gu media ne so na wo gu na ni ase adofo information ni bi ne den according to team legal wife for omo say ablo Daddy Lumba e free mo no odoblo ni document bi a father de Lumba ho ebe document bi a father de Lumba ho ene ma me akusha se wa ebe to abonti ama chese letter na ma me akusha se wa de ble Daddy Lumba letter nim no kla wo hwema chese na Daddy Lumba ebu ma me akusha se wa ama chese mark ni bi kula ma me akusha se wa ho na team legal wife won say omani ekobo sa mark ni so a kire ha wa Daddy Lumba wicked inside America no ana say senya na wo sisi mba inteba ne sen na nka obi a wo pe nipa na asem de wo de some information ni na ebeto abonten esan say wo na one neti ene na moso na sa documents ni na so ebegu abonten nti nka obi a wo pe na asem de nka mo nya sure say nka wo be sa bibi say na emu no mo hwe a wanga sa say wo personal interest bi na amache say wo ye bibi ama obi hu say wo pe Daddy Lumba asem esan say according to team legal wife for no say Daddy Lumba tiasia nkasa ne ma we onye esan say omo hwe osuban abla Daddy Lumba film na dia wo ye nyina che say wangsa we interest na wo pe na dofo che say pictures a ni na media ne so a Calvin Fosu ene odoblo ni omo promote Daddy Lumba ni business into business pictures na omo twitwa no omo pe Daddy Lumba asem so dia wo say baby omo kosie no omo kogina ho omo twitwa pictures esan say obia eni baby omo kosie no ne nda no obia enim senia Calvin Fosu ne so aba be ka say 1 year nintina amasisi ono so wo ha no nti yeden a omo kogina baby omo si Daddy Lumba no omo ntwa picture na ne yehu say ampa Daddy Lumba mo pe na asem dia mo tumi atwa we aba betumi dia ne so na anya mo fele dia and the baby musi and so yes muntwa so embeto na adofo nsem we na tim legal wife no e kan ye be ko ni akwakuti na na jabi nsem a owo edema eye odobloni ni meso se wutie video ne so wo be kire wa adwe mo comment section
thing against you personally, me initiate against you. When you go to sleep, when the show is over, when you go to sleep, now ubusa, and then you mre okoda. Now ubusa won't say, Papa no, or waha, and commit me aye de me no. Busa won't say question no. Ese papa no e waha, and ka ubetimi aye de wo ye na. Na say busa won't say. Asemi si ye no. Enyoma waye nyina no. Does it show say na odo papa no? Does it prove esena odo papa no? Now every time me hu mama akosia okasa, then I'm looking at her lip. Why am I looking at her lip? I'm looking at her lip because the letter now or the bread nukun as opposite jawari no. She stated in that letter no, I say nukunu bona no emana oprai. The question then they say a den anasa letter no, personal letter ane wo papa no possession. Eye den anebeto abonten eti mu amu wa mo say ana ogwa papa no ye say no why anedo obi a the information a be gu nipa ne ho fin. Now everybody knows say na papa no oye abusive. Now anybody who sees the woman who say na no aye bibi no enim say papa na dey no. It is a wodo obi a, why would you put such information out there? That means that you don't love the person. The only person you care about is yourself. You have no real love for the person. You see, Mameno, the time the man was alive, she could have granted an interview and say all the things that happened. But obia or do obi are genuine. I only say me and I'm a buama build a brand ni drew baby a brand need ewono. I will not be so self-centered and only think about myself. Na menye den, na men fa ni secrets metro abonten, na men kan same way na men gu nanimu ase. Even sani ye de poison asam kra ato no so kra no, she still never came out to say anything. That is someone who loves somebody. It's more ha showcase na yemo the no social media and the mamo drink say any panda papa nana. You guys are joking. Agrona moody. Oba all fast and no way munina. Now the information I got no. Now what drink say information where the bar a bebo or say mama fam no don't do it. Men yes sir, men fam abunting. You know, don't my papa. No. That is someone who cares about Obi. That is someone who loves someone. But say who a true say ye pesi extra say anware. Now to me, letter be to me pie. Letter no we knew said this letter was intended for the deceased. So a thing and a let anything but one thing. How did the let then a let any better one thing? A thing and a let and let me tell you something. I have so many things I need to react to. Regarding somebody was making a statement, say, oh, Papa no stage, you know, nah, in the man in the catcher, ne papa say, poison a seminal on side Papa Nechi, and into the Papa no, yes, I know. Now, Papa now on Peso Bay and the money. Let me tell you something. Make one of me dream say, Yame, Anna, a man, sad and it happened yet. I mean, Nim say, but let me tell you, after talking to people and knowing how Papa Netieno, the man was not in control anymore. And he knew, say, if I spend time just to debunk, to reveal, say, meyere empoison me a ejabeto fie amanfo no mbehame ombeteti mu fie. Etin what he decided to do, he say any or the be fast so now I say I did not mean to say it too. Now by the way, now we say I na on wari ni biem na untitwi ya na ankobit maka say meyire na me ware no meyire a na me ware no meyire a na me ware no. He could have said that. He could have said say meyire a na me ware no. Their own stuff. Don't put yourself in a predicament. Don't put yourself in a situation. Don't put yourself in any EBI member ISU at the against one kasa umame. So let me ask you a question. Ain't you say who say omo de sanya man trouble thing na o stepmother I try say oh you be hold there. It's in ayana udrin say how would the public perceive it and how would your mother feel? You're only thinking about yourself. I think say you need to loosen your braids because they may be too tight. Into my one drain. Cut off your braids because we braids now you may be able to reason because right now you're being unreasonable. You're only thinking about yourself. I think said the braids number akwako so wires nimbi ama wires nintimin tenke yi me pacho just pay attention na opa. You just come to us, we will give you the attention. Ye be ye no mama mumu nkwara no all the siblings na ya hype won your attention. Don't do what you're doing. Very disrespectful and very demeaning. And this is my message to Mama Akusia. Mama Akusia, I think say idea ba akwa wan ye say Ghana nkwara on ye tete omo abuchi a yikodi omo. Okay, but then again once kwara no so no we abuchi akwara because kwara na wusa. But Ghana nkwara ye kodi omo. Coding them no say anytime I overborn and you near chromo, anytime I because of Munjai bibi, they listen to you because what code you on. But it seems say you allow them to just be themselves. You allow them to make their own decisions. You don't really want to tell them what to do, which you are thinking like Abuchi, but you are dealing with Ghanaians. Yes, for me, we are animals. And yet, so when you are dealing with us, you have to think like an animal. So you see right now, Mama Kosia, this is what I need you to do. You need to sit down with your son. Nakachen say, dear all you know, this is what it is causing. This is the perception. This is the perception he's putting out there. Can't change a man in Kohunianum. Can't change a man in Corner Papa Jumum. But he should not be doing those things that makes it look like say or time. Now, if he doesn't listen to you and want to continue to do what he's doing, any of my men know found one thing about him. Because right now, no, you may not be able to blame him too much because be a winning in tenacity. And man who say Adiana Warrior no umpe. Yes, I guess a woman who say umpe. Nasa oye Adiano Nase one kanaka so abuchakora. Then he will continue to do what he's doing because when we say oh no yeah kashi, but let him know na back on the ya because yang ware ni mame you know, this is the time for her to get back at Mama Koshia aye ware no Bakono, she was not like unimmature no. Mame. And you know, already we know why the motive. And why she's doing and no say oh yeah, she's the one behind the thing pulling the strings in this no money na. We know pa. Oh yeah, we know. But she fine though. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl, but the credit girl, stop doing what you're doing, man. Stop doing what you're doing because you will never do that to your mom. You will never do that to your mom. If your mom were in the same predicament or the same situation as Mama Akusia, you will put your full support behind your mom. So why are you do unto others as you want others to do unto you? So one person will be the better one. Men find you will be. Ain't you want to mean reason? Right now, if something is to happen to the boy, none of you are family members. None of you are family members. Ebebe sabe da mama kushia so. But adia amuye nyina no, let me tell you something. Ain't omo they go out of their way to unalive people. No ma jobisika, no ma say, no ma yesana. I just want to ask a question though. The question I want to ask is unim ada wu. Do you say oba? Ana wone wo yire wone oba ana wo ex o ex-wife akware be ma foforo ana o ex-wife na free mu ana wone you know ni kunu no ware no enya issues over some property bia bia wo ne wo yire ana yeye ana be ma ne ba mu no be ma no so claim sa properties no ana wo ba akọ ana waye no say o kwako see to ne maame properties ne sa anyoma no but okoye no one o no kura no ana aye one no and let's fusing and nyoma ekoso nyina in a climate we know say your two teams baako edu odobru ni echi baako di mama akoso echi ana oba no akọ ne papa na akọ gina video mu ana mu twa ba bonten. How would that make you feel and how would you feel about your son?
Good medasipa o se buha haya ekoso nyina no eye team no echitaafo no na eko but me bahwe from day one me who say ma me akosu ase wa ni odobro ni eko
Bro, me pacho.
What be some person
there's no way me pacho. I will say me busa question now. Ofano say you are disregarding the conversations or you are making it seem say obi enche obi kutupa. Anna, the people now who mention Mudino, you are making it seem that they are not in contact with or more come or more online. No. You and I know, say they are. It's remember
because me will be our friend. Me will be our friend. We don't bring him from Yakusha. Say one friend. Me many who know na America.
Mami musu as them back.
But one man question Manu and see.
Meba mami musu a question back. Omo call court no. Uhun letter bia na yese mama akosia e de bre that Lumba so jai no.
Good, which is I heard it, which is 2018.
Okay. Do you know who the letter was intended for?
No, catch me.
The letter was intended for that Lumba. It wasn't even sent to that Lumba's lawyer, so it was sent to that Lumba personally. Okay. Now they claim say that Lumba replied. That reply letter no, and no dear, it never surfaced. But letter now it was intended for that Lumba now, what that Lumba possession no.
Good.
That letter no ended up with a fiaswas nigga. What you say then a salad and a be Pia could refuse as nigga?
Yo, me that say, said your old cano, on say, letter na a buy, you know. Let's say, if free, mammy, I could say, while lawyer ho and a buyer. And as Daddy Lumba so entire, said the large mood do with more any be the chrono. Or no, so no, me my dream no. Me assure say, or no, so the letter no, man, the lawyers, said the lawyers no, a bit me. Because lawyers you know a bit my day a disale at Hong Kong.
Okay, Unim say letter no and ye Baba Jama for na represented that Lumba at the time. And you know says a old lawyer, nasa unpermitted lawyer no old lawyer no answer on for information be my new lawyer. New old lawyer need to me fast information and my new lawyer no. But Baba Jama mo can say Omunya sa letter no through that Lumba old lawyer.
Yeah, it can be because say JB, yeah, why my making of a little example we say bia me was school bia me wo bia Kumasi High. Na bia me move ako example a friend say prempa. Seven previous me record sir ewo Kumasi High no will be forward to Prempre and
upon request.
Baby Mr. Mama no see.
Let me say upon request.
Yes. And maybe I metise see am no kasa no. Me ba free another school. Utie. E dey call new school. New school no request me ba details from the old school. So they did it in wireless email to transfer all the banner informations to the new school. Not what me ba all the mama no what was so I think say that the lawyer for no they can do that thing. On bet my side no so I transfer ako. I didn't know the own genie say
no, there me person me chow say the lawyers no amaye who say they got a hold of the letter after the death of that Lumba, not before. So it was not requested by that Lumba for the letter to be transferred or to be sent to the new lawyers.
Matthias, your brother,
okay. Me pato, what you say? Mami say, you can't say obi a lawyer.
Course be distracted. So, now, oh, and yet,
Team Liga wife for. Just they made their cabin. I no me we anya wanwo ye susa ye hu bi ye man temo ma mi bi wo ho a wa hye ne ma bombenyini no mu fi o mo ma me ye hu bi yati bi abre enye we na ebe ma na ma me ni ye ni na chi because of ne manti o enti de mo ye ne kra de mumu njai kra ma me no me say edo ye de wo mama me no enye ne manti ena he mu pekura upa Calvin crapa wo meka se ne maami ye nipa bonini ne maami ayese ne maami me se maami no see ye till ye ka till no monti as ye ho ye fa ho kra me say Kevin ope kra he yi court to them honum na ne ma me ye di na se won fa grade dam kosi won dwi ho nyina ne ye hu se wa ye yi eno kra ye mfa ho obi nka se won tan wodobroni obi nka se won tan wodobroni ma but de wo ye no wono asantefo ne ka o masem se eje yi wo ma mi wu a wobusua sa se ne bia wonte ase radio station wa okoye ne papa radio station na me de me ya ne se omo a omo ti radio station ho enye omu nyina DLFM ho a omo twetwe ma me akosua se wa edi ni ho few etimi ka se wa fasika wo fom wo na omu ye bosa nenti we no omo mu di ma me akosua se watem wo DLFM no me anya me wanwa se yi ye fan se de Calvin Ayentina, they have that audacity to do that too. Mami akusia say wa. Because wo Calvin may sure say wo access to radio station is say be a winning the air cost so say you want to wa wuti tree ne na sifwe you know what is going on. Nenti sa woman me wa yo edienko. Is it wrong for your mom to fight for her rights? It's not wrong. Me ka se enu odobroni nya anase me ka se odobroni tan anase bibisa but if we are dining and whining with omo se omo ma me se wo ye enemy omo cheche wo ma me ejidi wo ma me atem radio station obi anka se bra me nko ho no mo but there are some boys bi o radio station wa se do mu si twetwe wo mame ena wo gina ho no mu ye bosa ed wo ye say ye say kire wo mu enye me wanwa se DLFM ho boys no mu di mame akosia se watem no eye wo wuntia the audacity because wo ko ho no mu sire so it means say do mu ye bia no fo so. And then you know everything. Say the wuti kase Ghana for the muso the kabomni. So it means say you know everything. So we name the Ekoso radio station what you know everything. But you say oh ma mi wa wobusuasa bra. Say wunya hu you na ma mi akosuasa wa ye bompa ye mano say nyame onhyira no na nya mumunti ne ye do mo ma mi o mo ma mi ye do ni firi yakumam till na ye kan hey wo maame mo pa mo nyini ntontwene mo pa mo kansem yen ye bedo mo maame ye be adopt se mo maame o adopt ye be adopt mo maame se ye maame sebi maame onye kura mpo a menya sho se mo maame odi mo abro mo nkoso eye mamo why